welcome back, my Aries friends. My name is Shauna, or you can call me Miss Moon Crystal, whatever vibes with you the most. I'm an intuitive empath, and I love using tarot to receive guidance from the universe, from spirit, just anything that we need to hear. If that's something that interests you, then please hit subscribe and notify and stay up to date with all my videos. So today, Aries, we are taking a general look at November 2019. We're going to see what messages we have coming through, what we can expect, and just the overall energy of the month for us. And this month's going to be, this month I'm sensing is going to be a lot about work. And even in all the signs that I've looked at, I'm seeing a lot of like work related, money related, financial related things, and really like about stability. And so we have this full moon in Taurus on November the 12th. And that's really going to bring out more of that work ethic and, being, I've about said worried, but I do feel like it's going to bring some anxiety around for certain people in the work realm, because we're kind of getting a double dose of that energy from Scorpio and from this Taurus full moon energy. So I've just been kind of letting people know that they need to make sure that they're taking care of themselves, and they're aware of the energies, and they're aware of those thoughts and those feelings, because when you are more aware of them, you're like, oh, okay, I know this is coming from that full moon in Taurus, so I don't have to fully go with it. You can take time to think and be more conscious about what's going on. And the energies are really ramping up as we head into 2020. I feel like things are going faster. I also feel like this next month is going to be like urgency almost going on. And that's just really because we're doing the shadow work, pulling things out that no longer serve us, and getting ready for 2020. So we are going to see what this has. Let me take a drink, Aries. All right, and let's see what overall energies, what messages come through for you, Aries, for November 2019. That was a lot. I was thinking like 5 to start with. Aries, November 2019. What is the overall energy for Aries? Let's see. What does Aries need to know? Ooh, we have Queen of Swords in reverse. Let's keep going. I'm actually being told to stop and pull. 7 of Wands in reverse. Death card in reverse. 4 of Cups. And 10 of Swords. I've actually gotten this 10 of Swords 3 times today on different posts that I was doing on my Instagram, and just doing like overall. I did an overall energy reading this morning at like 5:30 in the morning, and it popped up, and like that is one of those scarier cards to people, but I was not getting that energy at all when I was when I saw it, because I got the 10 of Swords and then I got the 10 of Wands. But I really feel like there's so much, and even looking at this, there's so much transformation going on right now that we're going to see the end of old cycles and stuff, and old patterns. And like I said, these things that no longer serve us anymore. 6 of Cups on the back. Okay, so this month too is also about bringing people from the past may show up for you, so you may get a call from someone you haven't heard from in a while. And this could also be because it's November, and of course we see family and friends that we don't always see, so that could just mean that. But I also get the feeling that this could be someone that you've been thinking about, that maybe they're on your mind, and they may just suddenly call or text or pop in on Facebook and say, hey, how have you been? Somebody that you haven't heard from in a while. All right, so we have this Queen of Swords in reverse, and the 7 of Wands right next to it. So I want to clarify the Queen of Swords energy. To me right here, I just see a lot of defensiveness, so being defensive about something. So let's clarify this Queen of Swords. See if I'm getting that overall energy correctly. Okay. Yeah, so November 2019, like I said, feels like the energy is going to be a lot about work, you know, and it may get that overwhelming, stressful, like I have to get this done, I have to work more, I have to make more money, it's almost Christmas kind of thing, and put in those extra hours. And that's what I'm saying, don't get stressed out by that energy, because everything is going to be okay, I promise you. But right here, I feel like initially you really are, Aries, you're picking up that that energy, that urgency that's going on, and it's almost making you defensive, which, okay, I'm an Aries too, so okay, I get this. We do have that more aggressive nature, that more, I gotta get this done right now. You know, we're the first, we like to do things very quickly. We like to be on top of our game, those kind of things. So I see, like I said, some urgency, some aggression, and it does feel like it's going to be in this work, maybe at work. And even with this Queen of Swords in reverse like that, this could be someone that's making you feel this way, like a boss, that may be like overbearing and really, yeah, putting off that energy to you, making you feel like you can't enjoy your work at this point. And it's kind of like you against the world and you fighting this person back. And so then we have death in reverse. So that overall energy to me, these just popped out and I wanted to pull them, and I love them. Okay, but we'll get to those in a minute. Okay, so let's clarify this death in reverse. Spirit, let us know what this death in reverse is talking about. Ooh, all right, he came out upside down too. So we have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like you're not happy in your work right this second, whatever it is. Like I said, there could be this person that is making you feel this way, or this could just be the feeling of anxiety and oppression in the workplace. Like there's too much structure, there's too much, and you're really daydreaming about wanting to be free. And you're daydreaming about doing something else. But here's the guidance for you, Aries, right now. So the only way that you're going to be able to move forward and do something different or advance or feel happy in this workplace setting or career that you're in is if you let go of that daydream and kind of, and here we go to the Four of Cups. I just moved over to that as well. So definitely a lot of daydreaming, a lot of overthinking about things that you really do want, but you feel like you can't have them. And it's almost got you to the point where you're shutting out this manifestation of moving forward and being happy in what you're doing in your day-to-day. And then see, we have the Ten of Swords, which, like I said, I don't feel like this is a negative energy. This is something. And once again, this is a general reading for Aries, for the collective of Aries. I am picking up fully that this is a career, job, finances, definitely energy. And for you to be able to move forward and be happy in this, Aries, you're going to have to end that cycle. It's going to have to come to completion. And I feel like you're holding on to, I just looked at this cup, like you're holding on so tightly to this idea in your head that you're not able to move forward with it right now. So it's time to, like I said, let that cycle end and move forward, not be so in your head about other things too. I feel like that you might be almost holding on to some like anger over it too. Like it's making you upset, and all those emotions and feelings are creating resistance in you moving forward and being happy in this career, finance, stability really in your life of, you know, health, happiness, peace, and, you know, having all that well-rounded stuff. And that's what this month is all about. The Scorpio season in November and all this, we're really, like I said, we're preparing for 2020 right now, and really digging out all that stuff that no longer serves you. I've said that 3 times. I think that's just going to be my motto from now on. But I feel like we're going into this like dark part of winter too, and that's like, okay, so we've been in the summer and the sun and like happy and not really thinking about, you know, this stuff that's kind of been pushed down this whole time, and now that we're kind of getting into that darker season, we're pulling out that darker shadow stuff. So we're seeing it, we're bringing it to light, and we're removing it, and we're killing it off because it's not helping us move forward. So Aries, I definitely would suggest that you go with your intuition with this. I feel like you feel it. You can feel it coming to an end. You know it. You can sense this, and don't hold on any longer if that's what you're feeling. I feel like Spirit and the universe is telling you, let it go. Let it die. Let it die. Because then we have our next cards here, which we have the 10 of Cups, we have the 3 of Pentacles, and then the Magician. So with him here in the middle, I feel like you're working on something that you're honing in on a craft. You're working on something that, you know, brings you joy, brings you happiness, and this is where you really find your joy, happiness, and peace. I want to clarify the Magician too, just to make sure. Can I clarify the Magician, please? Yeah, you're definitely thinking about doing something else. You're wanting to move forward with it, and even if that is in the workplace, you know, moving up, or just being happy where you're at. Sometimes, because we got to get that new perspective. Sometimes, you know, we have this negative perspective of something, and it takes us just gaining a little more information, getting, you know, a different perspective on something to realize, oh, this isn't that bad, and this can be actually really fun and something that I like a lot. Okay, so once again, I'm getting that this is advice. Don't get too much in your head, Aries, about all this stuff. I feel like you might be getting very overwhelmed. I see it here. Like you're holding on to things. You have the opportunity to move away from this, to end this cycle, to move forward, and it's really up to you. You have all the tools, the power, and everything to move away from this situation that may not be right for you, or you having to get this new perspective on this situation. And if you do, then you're going to be able to move forward into something that you really love and that really totally fulfills you. So you have, you know, this 10 of Swords and then this 10 of Cups. So you're going from like killing it off completely to being totally satisfied in this new level, and that's amazing. Like, you're learning a lot too in the next month. This is, you know, a lot for you. So expect some emotional ups and downs. And I mean, I feel like that's, once again, as a collective whole for all of us, we're really going to be going through a lot of emotional things over the next month and a half or so as we move into that 2020 time period and all that, those things. So once again, I say it all the time, but it's so important. It's important for you to be meditating. It's important for you to be aware of your consciousness. All those things, taking time to talk to your guides and get guidance for your life. All this is very important. Taking 5-10 minutes a day doing it can really change everything. So Aries, if this reading resonated with you, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be doing way more videos. I love doing them. They're a lot of fun. I love being able, like I said, to give guidance with the tarot and everything. I try to do this a little bit differently. I try to ask Spirit exactly what you need to hear and kind of help give you that guidance along the way, and show you how you can fix things and, you know, really be happy, you know. So like I said, if this resonated with you, please subscribe. I would love to have you on this channel. Hey, leave a comment below. Let me know if this did resonate with you. What's going on in your world? I would love to hear from you. And I really hope y'all have a super blessed week and, of course, a super blessed November. And I really appreciate y'all watching. Thank you. Bye.